Hello. Very good to have you guys with me today. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a divine masculine reading. So thank you for clicking this video. I hope you enjoy. If it resonates, please remember to like and or subscribe. So, I know as divine feminines that trying to understand what our divine masculines are going through at this time, we will never really truly understand, to be honest, because what they're going through is has different lessons than what we're going through. However, it is essentially the same lessons, just played out differently. Issues on self-worth, your own worth, and okay, I got a lot more cards than I intended. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're gonna take all of these. Wow. I'll try to condense them a little bit to see which messages align. But as I was saying, it's essentially the same lessons. Lessons in self-worth, lessons in valuing yourself, your energy, your time, and the people that you associate with. Sorry, I have to get my glasses. Because at the end of the day, we are giving away our energy to people who use and abuse it, and there's no way to find happiness that way. And I mean, you don't need to be a tarot reader to understand that reciprocity is what is needed, and you know, not hurting people in the process, but also not hurting yourself. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Death, the Devil, the Emperor reversed, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Swords, Page of Swords reversed, King of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed. A lot of knights. So from what I can see here, it looks like wherever divine masculine is right now, it's not emotionally fulfilling right now. It's extremely unfulfilling, actually, and isn't working out anyway in his favor. It seems like he's trying to make communication, maybe towards friends, family, or to divine feminine, but nobody seems to be listening or really understanding how he feels right now. And his money is tied up. It's tied up as well, but it looks like he's trying to move towards the end of these toxic ties with Death and the Devil. It also seems like this double energy and these toxic ties are not are no longer part, or he's trying to cut it out. He's trying to cut it out. The Emperor reverse. So I feel like when he was in his toxic energy, I don't know if you can see that there. When he was in his toxic energy, it really brought out the worst in him. It made him the complete opposite of who he wanted to be. And I think that realization has come in now, that whatever was going on before has brought a lack of fulfillment, and he's trying to move towards better days and putting an end to all of this junk over here. So down here then we have the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so it seems like the person that he was collaborating with, or the person that he wants to collaborate with, is either not paying any attention, not investing at all. This could be the divine feminine being completely over it and deciding, you know, I'm not investing in this, him wanting to do that and not being able to really find any inner peace knowing that uh, he left that situation, or he was acting in this emperor reversed energy, and is now regretting um, who he was giving his money to. Maybe he was giving money and energy and time and collaborating with people who didn't reciprocate, and now knows what it feels like. And he can see now how he was acting towards the feminine and why she is no longer communicating with him, even though he wants to start this new, to come in and build something and start making something real. But he's not happy. So the Page of Swords reversed, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like in the past that there was a lot of half-truths, and there wasn't a lot of um, clarity, or he wasn't even sure what he really wanted. And he's starting to understand now a little bit of why that this happened. But even though he understands, it's like there's still that energy of like not wanting to, not knowing how to fix it, maybe with the feminine or with his family or whoever basically got in the way of this emperor reversed, and whatever destruction and bad energy wherever he was dishing it out. Now it's like to go back and correct it, and to do the King of Swords, and to go back to correct it. He's hesitant still to get started on that. It's daunting, but he no longer wants to be like this in this Page of Swords energy. You know, it's a very good idea when you do find out that you have toxic traits, no matter how long it takes to get there, that you do something to correct it. And all of this stalling is only slowing yourself down. From what I can see, divine feminines have blocked the situation, are no longer investing in the situation. So the only person losing would be divine masculine. But the good news is there is now a revelation that this kind of behavior, this emperor versus controlling, manipulative, toxic obsession type of, not telling the truth, and there has to be a death to all of this, because it's only causing him misery in the end, and that's fine. Now the healing can begin, right? Okay, so I'm just going to clarify this first 3 rows here. You don't take these cards in reverse, so let's see. Yeah, this is good. It just always comes in the form of this kind of thing. See, when things end, then there's room for beginnings, right? It's just transformation at the end of the day, and you shouldn't be scared to change. No one should be scared to change. And divine feminines have been doing their part, and it hasn't been easy, and divine masculines are going to do their part as well, because you may want the relationship back again. And a lot of twin flames, for sure, this is a powerful relationship, and if it can come into union, then that is basically what the divine wants. But the divine doesn't want it to be built on this type of energy here. The divine wants it to be built on honesty and integrity, and without any of this devil nonsense in the middle. Because what happens with twin flames is that they do get challenged and tested, and you have to prove your devotion to your mission. And it's a lot. It can be a heavy burden for most, but if you know who you are and you can stand in your divinity proudly, then it's not a challenge to walk the world in integrity, right? But that you will have no choice, or else your divinity will get stripped from you, and the devil, literally, these dark forces will find a way to get you, because you are a prime energy resource, divine masculine and divine feminine. You have a higher vibration, higher emotional center, higher manifestation, and these dark energies love to get a hold of that kind of thing and twist it around so that chaos can ensue, and they will find a gap in your integrity, your weaknesses, your obsessions, your addictions, and that's always where it's going to come from. So, you know, to be able to now in hindsight see this is a positive change in the right direction, right? So we got marriage for this first set. So it looks like whatever union that the divine masculine is in right now is not being emotionally fulfilling. It could be even with the divine feminine if they're not together right now because of the blocked communication. That this is why he's not emotionally fulfilled, because he no longer is around his divine feminine and wants to make a move towards that. But unfortunately, it's very slow at the moment. Maybe there's a lot of guilt, or there's a lot of work that needs to be done still to clear up this bad energy, right? Bad health. Okay, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Oh, let me put it here. I don't think you guys can see. Bad health. Yeah, so this toxic energy and acting this manipulative, like to see the devil and the emperor right next to each other like this, in reversed, like this is some real toxic energy. And definitely now, I mean, bad health and death right next to each other with the devil and the emperor reverse. This is really dark. This is really, really dark. And I don't want to come here with a message of bad things that are going to happen. That's not what I'm doing. But I do, you know, looking at it, it's like things do really need to change drastically, I believe. I don't think that this is a game. This is definitely, people need to understand with these twin flame journeys, like you are part of the divine and also connected to others as well. You're an anchor of light in this world, and we all have divine feminine or masculine in us, but I do believe when you're actively in the journey, that's when your vibration and your manifestation is the highest. So if you are acting in this very horrible energy, you're manifesting your own bad health, and you're manifesting all of this stuff in your own life. You think that you're sending it out, but eventually whatever is sent out will come back to you. Or it can be him just being stuck around the wrong people. And because of this now, here comes the bad health. And the lifestyle right now, it just seems like to me, it seems like he's done with it all. So if you're a divine masculine, you let me know if this is your situation. One more message, please, for this bottom note on the left, Spirit. Thank you so much. Great fortune. So I feel like divine masculine thought that by collaborating with these people that he was going to get a great fortune, but now that the divine feminine is out of his life, he's seeing that maybe the fortune was with her, with the pentacle and the yellow, that was where the fortune really was, not with this community here. And that's why he is up restless about it, because, you know, you miss out on a really big opportunity. Instead, you get this crap, bad health, endings to situations and lifestyles, toxic, addictive behaviors, and manipulative emperors. When you had it all, the marriage, right? The union. Now you're blocked from your great fortune. But, like I said, knowing is better than not knowing, right? It's all about how you look at it. So, false person. So, yes, he does not want to be this immature person that is not honorable with their words and does not use their mind to do, they like to do the mind games. They don't want to be, divine masculine doesn't want to be like that anymore. wants to be the King of Swords, be honest, be truthful, be upstanding, have integrity and morals. But there's hesitance to go forth with this. Why? Because maybe there's still some secrets. There's still some things that have to be revealed for him to become like this. That's why there's no movement. And I don't think Divine Masculine is ready to fess up to some of the things that may have gone on, or what is truly what was hidden, and what is the feelings and the truth about how much you love and care about Divine Feminine. So there's no action, there's no messaging going on right now, because he's still up in his head about who he pretended to be, who he wanted to be, and this fake. It's like in the movie Aladdin. It's like, just tell her the truth, dude. Trying to pretend to be something that you're not, and then thinking that you're going to get away with that. How long is that charade going to go on? I mean, at this point, it seems like all has been lost. I have never seen, doing my own readings, a lineup that bad. That's just a bad lineup there. So if that's your situation, Divine Masculine, I mean, send the message, clear your conscience, move on. It doesn't mean you're going to get back the same situation with your Divine Feminine. Very well could be. A lot of Divine Feminines just want the truth and be able to build on that, because this is bigger than our egos. And as much as it would be nice for people to get revenge on you, your Divine Feminine has unconditional love for you, and will most likely give you another shot if you are coming in your King of Swords energy, taking your mask off and being honest about who you are and what it is you want. So we have here a happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. Well, that is pretty interesting considering what is going on in the world right now. I don't read these in reverse either. Take care of the little things. The river of God has plenty of water. It provides a bountiful harvest of grain, for you have ordered it. So, yeah. Walk away from illusions and towards truth. Show me the right path, O Lord, and point out the road for me to follow. So Spirit is saying to you, Divine Masculines, that, during this time where you are at home, you can now think about what it is that really matters to you. And to stop looking at the obsessions and the addictions and what went wrong, and keeping, this really toxic energy going. You can end this cycle. And now that we're all at home, at peace, quietly resting, meditating, you can see what it is that really matters to you. The little things. The little things are actually the big things in life. It's things like love and honesty and truth. And those are, it sounds corny on paper, but these are the things that will make you navigate your life a lot easier. And stepping away from the ego and materialism, those things, believe it or not, I'm sure most people know, but if you don't know, those things usually come when you start valuing yourself and valuing others and being kind, and really looking at the things that you appreciate and having an attitude of gratitude, and thankful for the things that you have. All of a sudden you find that the abundance comes in even more, rather than looking outside of what and looking at things that you don't have, or otherwise living in a spirit of lack. And I feel like that's the overall message that we are getting in 2020, of to be grateful for the little things that we have, and to stop rushing around and trying to get this, that, and the other. As a collective, as a society, as humanity, we are doing too much. We need to reel it back and start looking at the things that really matter, the core values. Okay, if this message resonated with you, please give me a like and a subscribe. I'm so happy that you have made it all the way to the end, and I'll be back another time. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.